Hello, Cancer, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to go over your yearly reading. And since we did miss January and February, I will be pulling those months for the year 2026. Let's get started. Okay, Cancer, you are starting off with this Hermit card. And I feel like in the month of March, you are doing a bit of soul searching, spending time alone, doing meditative things, trying to get more rest. Whatever helps you connect to your intuition. There's something here that you're taking a step back from, and you're overall assessing a situation. You've retreated to the mountaintop to find your own inner wisdom, your own inner light. And in your oracle, you have the egg stone. This may be you assessing what a job is doing to your family. This could be you and your partner discussing having children or even another child. Overall, for some of you, this could just be new ideas. You're exploring new ideas, new opportunities, and you're weighing up your options, trying to connect with that inner wisdom to get to the heart of what you truly want. You also have the new moon in Virgo, a time to give rather than take. And with this one, along with your other cards, I feel like whatever this is that you're thinking about, you're assessing, which has very heavy Virgo energy, you may just be in the planning stages right now. This may be, do I want this? Do I not want this? You're needing time to decide, and I feel like in the month of March, you are taking that time that you need to really assess how you feel. Moving into April, you have the moon. Whatever you took the time away from to start assessing how you feel, what it is that you truly desire or what you want, I feel like you're starting to head down this path. Whether this was starting your own business, entering a new relationship, or even for some of you starting a family, there are unknowns here that could make you feel hesitant to start on this path. But with your oracle card, boundary stones, this is telling you to communicate. Lay it out there once you've come down from the mountain as the hermit and you're starting to go down these new paths. Communicate to those around you the expectations or what you've decided and what your plan is. You also have this new moon in Taurus. Prosperity lies ahead. So if this was something that you were wanting to do that dealt with money, whether this is leaving a job that you're in or starting your own business, just getting something on the side going, it's letting you know that you do have fears right now because there are a lot of unknowns. But with clear communication, negotiations, prosperity is going to lie ahead on your path for you. In May, you have the Judgment card. There is something that you were meant to do, and by listening to your intuition, you are now coming into perfect alignment with this. You do not need to let the unknowns stop you from moving forward on this path. You're being called to listen to that intuition, called to take the next steps on this plan. Take the journey. Even with this south node, it's telling you, do not let fears hold you back. There are a million reasons why not to do something. But if this is something that you truly want and you've spent that time laying out the plan and really going over everything with a fine-tooth comb, and it's still what you truly want, go for it. Don't let simple things like not knowing the entire path there. You need to get started. Even if it's a bit of a rocky start or it's a slow start, you need to get started. Because even with your oracle here, you have alignment. You are coming into alignment with your path, what you were meant to be doing, what you set out to do. Whatever this is for you, it feels like it's been meant to be for a while, and now it's finally coming to fruition. The next card that you get is the Four of Swords. So in the month of June, you're starting to feel less pressure, less feeling like the need to retreat, or less anxieties and worries about unknowns. Because I feel like you're finally stepping out and you're creating progress. You're making the changes that you want to see. You even have this Be the Mountain card. Even though the progress may be slow and steady, you are going to be a force to be reckoned with. You are going to go into this with your plan, and you're going to master whatever this is. For some of you, this may be something as simple as working on a promotion, and you've done the work now. You've put your resume out there. You've let all the right people know that you were interested, and you're resting assured that you've done all that you can, and now things are going to start taking place. You even have this new moon in Leo that's telling you that confidence is the key to your success. If you're going out for a job interview or you're trying to get a promotion, act as if you've already gotten the position. Have that confidence that you're going to nail this interview, or that you have the most amazing resume and you will get noticed. Having those good thoughts and visualizing these good things happening, things the way that you want them to, this is going to help you get to that next step. Reach your goals. Be this mountain. And no longer be worried about the small stuff. Moving into July, you have the Six of Cups. Something is feeling very familiar to you. Like a promotion. You've been promoted before, you're getting promoted again. This could be tied to something that you've wanted to do since you were young. Or this could be an opportunity coming back around from your past. There may have been something that you turned down, and now the opportunity is arising again in July. With this full moon eclipse card, you have conclusions are within reach. This plan that you have executed, you are coming to the end. You are about to receive the rewards for your hard work. And in your oracle, you have the Stone of Destiny. You had a question about what this was. This card is telling you yes. But this is about you being on your life path. Being ambitious enough to go out and get the things that you want. Achieve the things you desire. Chase after your passions. Again, do not let slow progress equal no progress. In August, you have the Three of Swords. And normally, this would be a bad card. This would be something that you're feeling disappointment over, or you're feeling heartbroken, feeling like overall dissatisfied. But with your oracle here, the healing stones, I feel like this is saying you are healing from these past anxieties, these past disappointments that came in. And as your path is moving forward and you are starting to see the changes, you are healing. You're healing from the broken heart. You're healing from the self-doubt, the anxieties. Even with your full moon in Capricorn, the end of a tough cycle approaches. Whatever made you retreat in the first place, whether this was difficulty having a family or difficulty getting a promotion at work, or wanting to even start your own business, the nourishment that you need, the signs are going to start showing, whether it's you signing a contract and getting promoted, or you starting your own business and getting an LLC, whatever it is for you. All of this hard work is about to pay off. That light at the end of the tunnel is right there. Moving into September, you have this Five of Swords, and whatever you've moved into, there may be quite a bit of competition, but you are well prepared for the battle, as you can see, as this figure here stands victorious with the swords, overcame the challenges that presented themselves, and you are moving forward into a new day, knowing that you had all the gift, skills, and abilities needed to get you where you wanted to go. And in your oracle, you have pave your own path. You are stepping into the light here. You have worked very hard to get where you are. You are forging your own path. You are becoming a leader in your life. And maybe in other people's lives too. This may be an indication of your promotion that you may be trying to get, or you becoming the boss of your own company. Whatever the case is, you went out, you had the plan, you conquered, and now you're paving your own path. With this waxing crescent moon, this is a reminder to have faith in your dreams. Back in March, this may have seemed like something that was impossible. Like you felt like you were never going to get this, whether that was a promotion or buying a house or a car. If it's you that's trying to get pregnant, you're finally getting pregnant and you felt like it could never happen. Having faith in your dreams and knowing that you are worthy of your dreams and what you want and what you need, and having confidence in your abilities is going to get you where you're trying to go. Moving into October, you have the Lovers, and this could be a choice. There may be a choice that you need to make as far as stepping into this leadership role, stepping into becoming the master of something. And you may have two options. Maybe something pays more than the other one, but the one that pays less is something you're more passionate about. Or, on the other hand, the other one that you're not so passionate about pays a lot more money, which will give you a more comfortable lifestyle. The choice is yours. You are going to need to listen to your intuition, get in touch with your inner self, just like you did with the Hermit. Decide exactly what it is that you want. In your oracle, you have the Temple, and this is about quieting all the outside noise and getting to the heart of what you truly want, what you truly desire. And once you do, again, with the new moon in Gemini, communication is key. Making sure that You are voicing your concerns, your expectations, your wants, your needs. That way, everyone is on the same page. I even feel like for some of you, in October, you will get in a new relationship. For some of you, that'll be business. For others, that'll be love. Or you may simply have an anniversary in October. Moving into November, you have the Six of Pentacles. So this is where I feel like you're starting to grow financially. Remember to not overgive of yourself, whether that's in your time or in your money. Make sure that you are keeping some of the pentacles for yourself. You may have made the choice in October to move towards something that has just a slight gain to it rather than a massive gain. And this is going to help you financially by increasing the amount of pentacles that you have coming in. In your oracle, you have not forgotten. I get the sense that whatever this was that you were working towards made you feel like you were left out. Before the changes, you were feeling forgotten, left out in the cold, not really part of a team, part of whatever team that is. Whether that's you were working so hard, trying to advance in a company that you feel left out of family gatherings and reunions and even time with your friends. Or this is simply you are the type of worker that keeps your head down and you're working, and you feel like the leaders in where you work have forgotten you, that they don't see you, even though you're doing your 9 to 5 grind day in and day out with impeccable precision, but they've made you feel like you were not good enough. And with the full moon in Virgo, it is telling you that you are good enough. You are worthy of this opportunity. You are worthy of the leap to leadership or to the leap into another company who pays more and is more aligned with your passions. You must remember that you are not put on this earth to just pay bills and then die. You have a higher purpose. And do not let whoever is making you feel this way continue to make you feel this way. Just put up your boundaries. Moving into December, it looks like there is a new idea, some way for you to expand. This could be if you're someone who's expanding your business or even starting your own business. Shopping season is upon you and you're doing really well, and that's allowing you the money to reinvest into the business and grow. For others, I feel like there's going to be a work opportunity that is presented to you, and it's something that you are quite excited about. As we see in the previous month, there is more money, there's more comfort. But in doing so, with this North Node, you're going to have to step out of your comfort zone. You may have gotten that promotion that you wanted, and now you're being stretched into new roles, new opportunities, learning new things. And while that is exciting, make sure that you don't get down on yourself during the learning phases. Everyone was a beginner at some point. And in your oracle, you have the stone goddess. There may be someone around you that you have unconditional support from. This could be your partner. This could be a mother. This could even be your manager who is promoting you. They are here. They support you. They have a lot of faith in your abilities. And they're going to stand behind you during all of this. Moving into January of 2026, you are going to have a lot of clarity on a lot of things. Coming out of the busy season, you may be now aware of what your business is going to need and kind of giving you a glimpse at the future of what to expect. But overall, you are seeing through everything. You are feeling deeply connected. You're understanding where you stand. And you're not accepting less than you are worth. You are focused on the future. Even if that means that this opportunity that you took on is starting to gear up and it's a lot faster now. You have the clarity now. You are no longer a beginner. In your oracle, you have soul agreement. You are aligned with this path now, this new opportunity. You have taken it on. You are being a total boss when it comes to getting things done. You feel like you belong, finally. You finally know your place. And with this full moon in Aries, a fiery climax approaches. There may be something or someone who's been making you feel less than throughout 2025. And finally, you're putting your foot down. You're no longer accepting this. You will not work with that kind of energy. You're letting it go. And finally, in February of 2026, you have the Nine of Wands. With this fiery climax approaching you, I feel like you've learned everything there was about the situation there. You may learn why this person was giving you such a hard time, or what has been holding you back. I get the sense off this card that for those of you who took a promotion in a company, you may be taking that promotion now and going somewhere else, leaving behind all that energy that has been bringing you down for so long. Not just in 2025. I feel like this dates further back into 2024 even. In your oracle, you have the Kalich. You now have experience that you can take with you wherever you go. I feel like this is going to staircase you to opportunities that you were meant to have and go places you've been wanting to go and do the things that you've dreamed about doing. And with your balsamic moon, a time for healing, this leads me to believe that you're leaving that energy behind. You're leaving the hurt, the doubt, everything. You're just leaving it there, and you are moving on now with your experience and your knowledge. And you're not going to let this happen again. You are wiser for this experience and much stronger. You are going to go forth and you are going to live the life you've always dreamed. Thank you, Cancer, for sitting with me through this reading. If this reading resonated with you or you like this style reading, please consider liking, subscribing, commenting down below. Thank you and have a beautiful day.